baby, why you gotta be so cold? Na 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 na.
Songs that she wrote live and will be accompanied by 2 dancers, Nina and Jada. Give it up for Susie Seiko. Susie, come on up here. And her fellow dancers.
I'm feeling that we are gonna party tonight. Let's take it easy. Don't keep your distance, cause we're gonna be alright.
Alright, we are here at Legal Queen LA on the Road to Room podcast, and today we have a special guest artist who just killed her set.
Susie Seiko, SUSIE-SEIKO. You can find her on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube, etc.
She says she's everywhere, all platforms. Today we're live from the Lotus Festival. Is this the first time that you've ever been involved with the show?
This is the second time. So usually we have I usually play with the band, but this time I wanted to change it up and, you know, get the crowd pumping, and we got dancers, we got Jada and Nina with me, and it was really something different, and they got to show their talent, and this is like a festival about performing arts and celebrating cultures.
Honestly, like, I had no idea what I was coming to. I just knew it was going to be a great show because I've heard you in rehearsals and I've seen, you know, my sister dance my whole life. But this is like a really beautiful place. I've never actually been to Echo Park. Is this like somewhere that you frequent?
Yeah, I grew up in Echo Park, so as a little girl I used to frequent this festival. There used to be like fireworks. They definitely gentrified it, but I actually love it. Yeah, but I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. Like, it's more family friendly. I grew up there, so hear that? See?
He's like, yeah, we've seen her before.
Yeah, you know, she feeds me. You know, she feeds the fish. I used to actually fish here with kicks.
What?
I used to throw like a bag of kicks, and then like I
The
put
cereal?
Yeah, girl, and then I would like fish with it. And there used to be like little bluegills here, but as a little girl I used to spend a lot of time here with my family. Yeah, so I love this park.
Wow, that's dope. I saw you perform a couple of different vibes. What song is your favorite song to perform?
Probably Little Fuckboy. I just love that song because like when I wrote that song, I was thinking like Pretty Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And if I was her, and you know how I would feel. But that's like one
Before
of my
Richard Gere or after?
after. Yeah.
Okay. What was your first inspiration, like, in music? What led you to this?
Poetry. So definitely poetry. Definitely poetry. So I grew up.
So you're a writer first?
Yeah. So I love Langston Hughes, and I actually love Tupac. So definitely Tupac and Langston Hughes. Yep. I think songwriting is a great outlet, but like I love to express myself through words. And first I started writing poems, and then they turned into songs. And a lot of the songs I wrote them in like 10, 15 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, they just words just come out like. Yeah, so I love songwriting.
I feel like if I could sing, I definitely would feel like it would be the same, because anything that you say, you can make it sound good.
Yeah.
And me personally, I can't sing at all. I like to think I can. Very much Erykah Badu vibes. Have you gotten that before?
Girl, all the time. I'm like, you cannot compare, because for me, I'm like, I love Ari Lennox. I'm like, that's Erykah Badu, but for some reason, people compare me to Erykah, or they hear that sound. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take that as a compliment, but I love Erykah.
When did you first fall in love with music?
I would say, so there was like an elementary school I went to the project, and we were all about performing arts. So dance, singing. My teacher and I was in the gospel choir when I was like in 5th grade.
Aww.
So I was like gospel choir, and my music was like, you know, inspired by a lot of my childhood stuff and the teachers, and honestly the projects. I grew up in the projects, so it's like in South Central inspired me to write. You know, I just wanted to feel the city, and yeah, I just.
What would you say, like, over the next couple of years, what is a big goal in your music career?
I actually want to do festivals in Asia.
Wow.
I want to play Coachella. I feel like once I make it to like Coachella, I feel like everybody wants to play Coachella. Like you watch other artists interview from other countries, and everybody just wants to make it to Coachella. We're literally like 2 hours from Coachella. I'm like, I can do it, so I'm gonna keep, you know, hustling, keep being on my grind and not giving up, and I know I'll hit that stage one day. So that's the plan.
I love that. I cannot wait to see you hit that stage. Have you been to Coachella before?
3 times. Yeah.
She is not new to this. She is true to
girl,
this.
my favorite one was probably the probably seeing SZA perform and Beyonce definitely.
Really?
Yeah, Beyonce killed it. That's how I like made her. Oh God, I love this.
Baychella. Is that what they should call it?
I waited 10 hours to see Beyonce.
10 hours?
Yep.
At Coachella, you waited 10 hours?
Yep. 10 hours.
Like, to get into the gate?
No, like,
or
we
like...
literally sat in front of the, she did that catwalk, so I watched the festival begin. She's like, no.
Shout out to my Virgo queen, but I've never been a part of the Beehive.
Yeah, girl, I am. But
Okay.
yeah, so like I watched the catwalk the week before, and I'm like, where am I gonna like clap myself for 10 hours so I can see her right there? So like the second like weekend, I literally sit there and we were the first people to see her. Boom, she took out her outfit and
Wow.
it was amazing. She flew like on top of the air and it was amazing.
Honestly, that sounds really cool. Well, I am looking forward to the next time that I see you on bigger and bigger and bigger stages, and I will be front and center with my sister whenever you are performing at Coachella.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
I love your energy and you know what you do.
Thank you for coming on this show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's in the middle, June. I can't stop thinking of you.
We've seen Nina the Ballet B-Girl on many occasions, but not right after or right before a performance. How are you feeling?
I'm happy to be back.
Well, welcome back to the Royalty Room.
Thank you.
We're happy to
for
have
having
you
me.
always in front of the camera, behind the camera, on camera, whatever.
You know,
So
I wear many hats.
No, like literally. Do you want to go down the list now, or will that take too long?
No, we can talk about it. So for this specific performance, I got to do assistant choreographer, and then I got to be movement coach for Susie.
Wow.
I got to do Susie's hair,
Ooh!
Susie's nails, and my nails, and a lot of creative directing. And I got to do the hiring process. So
Wow. Whenever we meet people in LA and you say, "Oh, so what do you do?" and everyone says everything, you actually do everything.
I try my best.
Wow.
I'm really happy to
what is
be
it giving?
here. I'm glad that we made it this far. I now have a new friend, which is Susie, and everything like happened the way that it should have. And so I'm just really happy to be here. I've never been to a festival like so culturally involved, so I'm happy to be in that space. And then all of my friends and family came out to support, and so I think that was great.
As we do.
And I got to bring the dogs.
Yeah, I think this is the boys' first outing together.
It is, and they got to support us, so I really appreciate that.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting like very like I feel like a part of LA, like home vibes
Yeah.
at this festival today. Are you kind of getting the same thing?
I think that I took a long sabbatical and I went back to Pennsylvania and I traveled like to New York, and so being back in LA, like I realized this is my home. I've been here for my whole adult life, and I love it here. And I feel like when I'm riding in my car, like I'm just like giving all the glory to God. Like I'm just so happy to be in a space like this. It's so different from where I'm from, and there's so many things to do, and a lot of the people who I meet are interested in the same things as me, which isn't something that I've always had growing up.
That's
So I
true.
feel like I've been very like artsy in a way that could be a little bit uncomfortable to some people, because I'm always coming up with concepts and the way I dress and things. When I'm in LA, like I feel like I fit in here.
You feel free.
I feel free. I feel like I fit in. I feel like I can be myself, and I feel like I can try new things.
That is definitely something you can do here.
Yeah.
You said you were back home. What are you doing out there?
Doing some dance education out there, and all of my shorties came to get their nails done. Yeah, and they came through. They paid. You know, they supported my small business, my small Black-owned business.
My other question is, will you go on a swan boat with me?
I will go on a swan boat with you, but no man better try to take me on no damn swan boat. I'm not doing it. It's not the kind of date that I want to have.
Well, okay, we're not taking you on the swan boat. Where are you taking yourself? Where's your next destination? What's your next project? What stage do you see yourself on in the next couple of years?
Well, I want to highlight that this is my second summer festival, and I love summer festivals. Shout out Aiden. So I really like doing summer festivals. The vibes are always nice, and I like the daytime theme. But the next thing that I want to do, I would definitely say, is like a tour of some sort. And I'm not really necessarily picky with who the artist is, just as long as it's not an artist that compromises my integrity.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. While you were getting ready for this festival, what was the best part for you over the last couple of weeks?
I think that this last week was the most fun because I really got to connect with the girls, and then Susie got to meet Jada, and shout out to Jada for coming on very last minute, and she learned all the choreography in like 10 minutes, and we got to like talk and get to know each other, and I think that that's the best part of it. Sometimes you get on a job and you only are with the people for like a couple minutes or a couple hours on a set, but there's like a seed planted here, so I'm just excited to sow seeds with my girls.
That's actually probably the most beautiful thing that I've heard today, so thank you. I appreciate
Of course.
that.
Thank you for having me.
Is there anything on your mind that you want to get together or start any projects outside of dancing or anything?
So inside of dancing, I really want to release tutorials.
Ooh.
So I just want to do some tutorials. I really want to get my choreography out in that way. And then I'm a foodie. I just launched a little new series. It's like a little short show on Instagram. I'm Nina, the American Foodie. So I'm just going to try new restaurants. Me and my homegirl have a concept under works. So I'm looking forward to doing things like that and just really making content that shows my personality and who I am. I'm usually a behind the scenes person. I love to do shit behind scenes that nobody cares about. Shout out to Jay for that quote. But I really like to do BTS work. Moving forward, I want to be in front and actually just like show myself while I still have this young adult figure, and just have content to show my kids, and you know what I mean, so they can be excited and do things like that.
So we have Nina the ballet beat girl.
Yeah.
We have Nina the American foodie.
Yep.
We have Nina the nail tech.
Yeah.
We have Nina the choreographer.
Yeah. But all in all, my identity lies in Christ, so I'm just God's daughter first, and all of those things come secondary to that. So
I love you.
love you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I really wanna be with you. Can I be with you? With you, with you. I really wanna be with you.
Left side, I wanna be with you. In the front, I wanna be with you.
Let's go.
Right side, I wanna be with you.
Let's
Echo Park, I wanna be with you.
go. Let's go.
What you wanna do?
Really wanna be with you.
Thank you.
So we are here with Miss Jada. I saw you up on that stage. You did amazing.
Thank you.
You guys did a phenomenal job. How are you feeling after your performance?
I'm feeling really good. Like, that's been the first time I've been on stage in a month and a half, so it was really a blessing to just be able to experience that and be able to share that moment with not only friends but amazing artists and creatives.
I love that. How long have you been dancing?
Since I was 2.5, so about 2 decades.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
And are you from the Los Angeles area?
I'm actually from Minnesota. What's up?
Minnesota?
Yeah.
How did you come from Minnesota to LA?
My dream.
Yeah.
I want to be the biggest and best dancer, choreographer, etc., out here. So let's do it. Yeah.
I love that. And you're here at this beautiful festival, the Lotus Festival. What was like the most exciting part about being a part of this project?
I think just being able to experience this moment and understanding different cultures and like seeing all different kinds of performance from all over, and like being able to share like the gift and the love for what we do.
I think this is the first family festival I've been to out here, and I'm just now feeling like I live in a normal place, like at this festival, because like you never see kids anywhere in LA.
Right.
You never see like families going to the
The
park.
food trucks, like it's lively. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like you guys' performance, like the type of music that Susie sings, like I feel like it brings people together. All music brings people together, but I feel like the moves that you guys had and the songs that she was singing, it's just like a peaceful zen
Yeah.
vibe.
And then
It felt-
she turned up. At the
yeah, absolutely. What is your favorite song, or what was your favorite dance? That you
I
did?
love the beginning, the I love you, but I don't really like you. I was like, let's start it off with a bang, period. Like,
Yeah, that's a statement piece.
Yeah.
So in your dance career, what is the most memorable experience that you've had in LA?
Definitely dancing for Rihanna in February was like
Rihanna.
Yeah.
You said RIHA
Yes.
and Rihanna from Barbados.
Yes.
You danced with Rihanna in
Yes.
February.
Yeah, that
What was
was-
that performance?
Oh, it was amazing. The Super Bowl was mind blowing.
Wait.
Yeah.
I just put two and two together. You danced at the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Wow! Congratulations.
Thank you.
What, like, where do you even start? How
That's how I still feel to this day.
That's crazy. The Super Bowl is a pretty big stage to be on. After that, like, what is next for you?
What I took from that experience is like watching Paris, like just like do her thing and like her confidence and like just her believing in herself. Like I watched her every move she made and I was like, yeah, I want to be that.
Is Paris the
choreographer.
Okay.
Yes. So I was like, I've always wanted to meet her so I was like already scratched off a bucket list goal, but like I want to now like take what I learned from that and be like, I want to make that mold myself into that in my own way.
That's beautiful. The work that dancers do is just so incredibly it's hard, it's tough, it's very, hard on your bodies, on your mental. How do you prepare for something of that caliber? Like,
Well, a lot of prayer.
yes,
there.
amen.
That's number one, but also just like my background. I grew up at Larkin Dance Studio, which is like the best studio in the Midwest, and that training was like pushing you to be a professional. So like I already went in with the mindset of like every day is 100%. Like you cannot like not go into it being like, oh, I can chill today. Like go in all the way. And I feel like just like being open to the experience is what like got me through it and like just prepared me for each moment, each day for rehearsal and all the way till the performance day. So yeah,
That speaks to the level of serious that you are about your career. So I appreciate that. And I must ask, being that I am about getting to the bottom of things and some tea, is it or is it not true that none of the dancers got paid for that performance?
no, we did get paid.
Okay. Whew.
Well
Good
and
news. Good news in the royalty room. I love to hear it. Miss Jada, you did your thing today. So thank you so much for stopping by the royalty room and busting the myths. Okay. Can you tell us where everybody can find you on social media?
Yes, my Instagram only Jada_GJ3. That's me. Love it.
Keela! Bow wow! Gotta walk off the set. Boy. Oh, look at the geese. We need some BTS, some B-roll or whatever.
Yes.
Not the artist prepping the interviewer. She's so cute. Cut.